Yes.
Even if you don't have, just you act.
Yes.
That I felt, will it be just pretending if you don't have anything inside? And one more point, you were mentioning that serving or dadati pratigranati and all.
Yes.
So if you don't have inside internally, so just acting, it is just like a pretending, like I felt.
Okay, first thing, don't you have it inside? कृष्ण प्रेम, what is it? कृष्ण प्रेम साधु कबू नय नित्य सिद्ध कृष्ण प्रेम साधु कबू नय श्रवण आदि शुद्ध चित्त करिबे उदय. Uday means it is awakened. So the point that it doesn't have, you don't have, is not wrong. It will be incorrect to say. So we are not pretending. Actually, we are pretending to be center of the universe, being false. That is real pretension. That I'm this body. I'm pretending to be body. Although I'm so much conditioned, I'm thinking my body. It's all pretension only. Leave the pretense and try to be humble. What we have to boast about actually? What my Guru Maharaj says: don't be proud of borrowed plumes. I have a plume which I have borrowed from somebody else, and I am very proud of it. And okay, Prabhuji, were you perfect in Mridanga right from the first day? So were you pretending when you were practicing? Without practice, could you play nicely? As Prabhupada says, unless the propensity of walking is there, you can't make a child walk. That propensity of loving Krishna is there. Just by actually, Prabhupada says there is no practice like this. But when we take the process of Krishna consciousness, which is called sadhana bhakti, that love is aroused. So in our case, if we practice, then naturally it will arouse, and also it will save us from offenses. If I actually become very arrogant, then I have more offense sitting on my head. So I will be at least, even if I am pretending, at least I will be safe. Even if I am pretending, at least I will be safe. See, if I am pretending, I will not complain, I will not criticize. Is it good? It is good, isn't it? So somebody was saying, somebody is imitation, they are imitating. The Prabhupada says this, imitation of good is good. Even if you imitate Haridas Thakur, that is good. I mean, not chanting 3 lakhs, but he's saying being humble. See, all the devotees are humble, that is good. Now, humble doesn't mean being stupid. That doesn't mean. We can disagree, but still not offend a devotee. Not say that this devotee is useless, he should be thrown out. Those things should not be there. We may completely disagree. That is there, but not offend devotees like this.
You mean it is a gradual process?
But the process has to be started. It's gradual, but it has to be started. It's not that it's going to descend upon. But one thing which all the devotees say is that if you chant attentively, then the humility automatically depends. The Prabhupada says this 2.1 point in the second chapter canto, that the effect of Hare Krishna is manifested as freedom from this concept of false ego that I am the doer. So chanting Hare Krishna will bring humility in the heart. It should, and it should actually happen as tolerance, like this. This one.
That means Sarvopadi Vinyamukta.
Yes.
So I have a question. Maybe I didn't hear it correctly. It's a statement I've heard many times, but you attributed it to the end of this purport, and I'm looking, I can't find it. A devotee who's self-realized would never advertise himself.
Yes.
So where did you pick this up from?
No, this is from Lord Chaitanya's statement about humility.
Okay.
I was just relating that he's satisfied in all circumstances.
Yeah.
He's tolerant. I'm talking about tolerance. He is satisfied. That the point is this point came from the point of humility and tolerance. So he doesn't want to advertise himself like
this.
This
is from the Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Huh?
Where was it?
And also think about it. Why a person should advertise?
I know. I'm just asking you.
Yeah, from Chaitanya Charitamrita, but I'll relate from this shloka.
Yeah.
He's not satisfied. Oh, nobody is recognizing my achievement. He's not yadichalava santushto. Again, you can say that he's not satisfied. So he has to advertise. Oh, see how much great I am. So he's not satisfied with this. He's not satisfied being engaged in the service. He has to be satisfied being recognized for his service. So he will be unsatisfied. So we can say that's what the whole point is, that he's not tolerant about, tolerant and humble like that.
So, alright, so I didn't understand that. There's one sentence in this purport of verse 22,
Yes.
which
He does not allow anyone's service?
Yes, that's the thing. He
I
doesn't
was always
allow
thinking about it.
anyone's service to hamper his own service in Krishna consciousness. It seems to be in there without a cause and effect from the
I have contemplated about it.
yeah.
Seeing certain situations, I can have a little bit understanding. Like Haridas Thakur was chanting Hare Krishna, so the Muslims were trying to oppose him. So that was their service, being engaged in Maya, trying to oppose him. But he very patiently chanted Hare Krishna. So there will be so many opposing elements. Like the service of sun to give heat, it is his service. But it's not that my service should get hampered of cooking, suppose, bhoga for Krishna, because heat by sun god, I will not do my service. That is his service. He is doing his service, and I will do my service. If it is rain or cold, whatever, this is my understanding. Elements will come, somebody will disturb me. That is his service by Krishna to remove my karma, but it's not going to stop me from serving Krishna. That's my understanding is. But doesn't mean if somebody, again I also understand, doesn't mean if somebody is impeding my service, I start fighting with him. That is not really a devotee's business. That is not, I don't think, especially among devotees, it should be happening. What we should do, we should inform the practical case that Prabhuji, my service is getting impeded by this devotee. The authority should take a decision. If he doesn't take a decision, then I'm not taking any action on it. That is my understanding. We can differ from it. But if my service is there, I bring the point to the senior authority. It's up to him whether to take the decision or not take the decision, instead of my complaining and fighting and making a big issue about it. That's what my understanding.
I also related to that other verse previously, where it is better to do, not to try to do somebody else's service.
Yes.
Even though I think I can do it even better.
Yes.
Better to do my own service and let that person do his own service. That could be part of it, but it's interesting the way it's been placed in here. It was hard for me to understand that.
I understand from this, again, duality point of view only, that situations will be created by other people, but I must continue with my service. Like that, this is my understanding. It's a little difficult, but this is my understanding of this line.
Then you get the point of he does not allow anyone to interfere with his service. So that,
but still people will do that.
Does that give a responsibility on our part too?
I'm saying if we do some service or do anything in this world, it's not that there will be any obstruction. It will come. Even from devotees it will come. But still we must understand, they're just making me, they're helping me become more. I want to be tolerant. If nobody opposes me, I will become tolerant. If you go bodybuilding, we want to have, suppose this is a dumbbell, we first start with 5 kg, then 10 kg. So if there is no restriction, I will get a bigger muscle? No. But you must understand, Krishna is giving me only that much of tolerance, or that much of test which I can tolerate. He is not putting me in a situation of Vasudeva Brahmana or a leper, that thing, he doesn't put me in that. He only gives me that much which I can digest. He is not like a teacher who wants the student to fail in the examination, so give him a test which he cannot pass. No, not like that. Nobody is getting beaten in 22 marketplaces. Not like that. So Krishna will not put us to that much of test. So we can never complain, Krishna, I am getting too much from you. He never gives we are only getting the soup which we deserve. Or as Maharaj quotes, we only get the slaps which we deserve. Like that. So we should not complain. We only get the slap which we deserve from Krishna. Like a mother, so she only gives when we deserve it. So Krishna gives a slap. That is what we deserve. So we'll stop. I have a question on it. But I have one thing to say. If you eat somebody's remnants, are you not humbling yourself with that person? And if you make a vow, like you say, I've seen when I was in college, Mataji and my sir who was teaching me in Krishna consciousness, so Mataji will eat the remnants of her husband. Is it not a humbling situation? I heard from her, if you actually taking Krishna's remnants, are you not humbling yourself in front of Krishna? When you are paying obeisance to Krishna, are you not humbling yourself? So this we are beginning from, that's why Krishna says, Mam Namaskaru. There is a problem, we have rejecting Krishna so many times, and now please, co-working. And then people say, I don't have feel. At least have feeling of respect of Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead. Let me pay obeisances. If nothing else, then at least respect. If nothing else, as a matter of duty. Because even if you act as a matter of duty, it is a mode of goodness, as explained in 17th chapter. We must read that chapter, very nice. We must act as a matter of duty. Krishna is God, I am his servant, I must do. That's it. Yes, sir.
Hare Krishna.
And there's one quote I remember from Srila Prabhupada on this point of allowing others' service to impede his own service, where he's talking about his godbrothers. Actually, there's a couple of quotes where he says, my godbrothers have given me nothing but trouble and I can't remember the exact words, but nevertheless, I've kept in my mind the instruction of my spiritual master and I'm executing it, despite what my godbrothers have done. So that for me, that's relevant to this sentence.
And it will happen with all of us, any situation. Somebody will just not like us. So it's not that we stop serving or stop chanting Hare Krishna. Krishna likes me. See, we may not know our Sarupa, but when you go to temple, Krishna knows who we are, yes? Krishna is not in ignorance. Oh, this is my this is my that, this is come. He is not recognizing us with this body. So we should not be worried so much about that. We know ourselves. At least Krishna knows who we are. So he knows, okay, this person is that. Okay, he has come, very nice, like this. So he's happy to see all his devotees coming to temple. Okay. Thank you all very much for your kind attention. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Tai Gaur Premanandi.